Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will model this part from the scratch, and we will also create a drawing in FreeCAD. So this is the very simple part which we will convert into the 3D model first, and then we will create this technical drawing. If you wanted to learn FreeCAD from the scratch, then you can buy my complete FreeCAD 1.0 course from zero to expert. I have designed this course from very basics like introductions to FreeCAD customizations, sketching in FreeCAD, part modeling in FreeCAD, creating a assembly in FreeCAD, and also creating a technical drawing. At the end you will find some projects which you can do it by following my videos. Best part is that this course is rated 4.1 out of 5, and more than 400 plus students given their ratings, and more than 2000 students purchase this course. This course comes with a lifetime access, and I update this course on a regular interval of a time. As you can see that I have created this course on the basis of a 1.0, which is a latest release at the time of creating this video, and in futures when the new release of a FreeCAD will come, I will update this course, and you do not have to pay the money because this course comes with a lifetime access with some others features, like you can access it on a mobile and TV. You will also get a certification of completions. This course is having the some demo lectures which you can watch. You will find the course link in a video description as well as pinned comments. You can also visit my website mechnexus.com, where I write articles and tutorials on FreeCAD, and you can also access my 3D part library of a FreeCAD. You can download the part from here and you can use in your projects with modifications. You can also access my 2D drawing library, where you can download these 2D drawings, and you can create 3D models with respect to these drawings. You can also support me on ko-fi.com. You can buy me a cup of coffee. Your small support will help this channels to grow, and it will motivate me to create more awesome content on FreeCAD. You can find my ko-fi donation page link in a video description, as well as you can also see my ko-fi page URL on this header. So let's come back to our tutorial. So let's create a new file and then create a body, and on the origin plane. So as per the orientation of a part, we will create our first sketch on a front plane. So select the front plane and click on the sketch, and the first profile which we create is this one. So if you see here, we will create a L-shaped profile. So let's first off the origin, and to create a L-shaped profile we will first create a rectangle, and then we will give this two dimension 50 and 100. Select a smart dimension and provide the 50 mm, and provide this 100 mm. And for this tutorial I am using the FreeCAD version 1.0, so you must have at least 1.0 or a higher version of FreeCAD. So now I will create one vertical and horizontal line and trim the unwanted entities. So let's create a vertical and then horizontal, and we will use the trim tool to trim it. Now we can see that the thickness is of 20 mm. So here we will give the 20 mm dimensions, and instead of giving this vertical 120 mm, I will use the constraint. I will press the control key and select the both and give the equal. Now our sketch is fully constrained, and now we will extrude it to the distance of 120. So here we can come out of the sketch. You can also this icon to come out of it. Now select the sketch and click on the pad and give it a 120 and make it symmetric to the plane and say OK. Now if you see the side view, so we can see that two radius of R20, one is here and one is here, and on the top view we can see that two radius of R30. So select the fillet tool and click on the select and select this edge and this edge and give it 20. Say OK. Again click on the fillet, select this edge and this edge and give it a R30. Say OK. Now the benefit of giving this fillet is that we can project this radius and we can get a center to draw this slot. So there are the two slots, one is on this face and one is on this face. So let's first select the face and click on the sketch and switch our model to the right orientations, and now we will project these two radius. So click on the project geometry, select this and this, and FreeCAD having the slot features, so we will create a slot equal to the center, and now this slot is of R15, so we will select a smart dimensions and provide it a R15, and now if we zoom it, the center is not coincident, so we will press the control key and select both the points and give the coincidence, and similarly we will zoom it, select the control key and select both the center points and add a coincidence. Now our sketch is fully constrained, so we will come out of it and we will click on the pocket. You can also click on here or here and simply say it true all and say OK. Now we will select this face and click on the sketch and switch our model to the right orientations, click on the project geometry and select these two radius, and we will click the slot tool and create a slot, and now here radius is of R6, so select a smart dimensions, give the 6 mm and let's make a coincidence relation with the center, merge it, select this and this and merge it. Again click on it, select this and this. So fully constrained, come out of it and click on the pocket and simply say it true all and say OK. So this is the very simple model which we have created, and now let's save our part. So this is a exercise 2 of a 200 drawing series. So I will give the same name, and now let's create the drawing. To create the drawing, first we will switch to the text draw workbench. So here is my text draw, I will activate it, and here you can see that text draw workbench is active, but we do not have any template here, so we have to insert a template. So here you will see the two options. So one option is of insert default page, and here you will have the some standard templates. So click on it, and here you will see the different templates of A0 for the bigger drawing, A0, A1, A2. These templates are used for the bigger drawing. On the other hand, A3 is used for the mid-size drawing and A4 is used for the small drawings. So our drawing is small, so we will use the landscape format of a A4. So I will choose the A4 landscape ISO 5457 minimal. Click on it and press enter. So you can see that one template is inserted here, and now we will place the exact view. So if we see that this view is our base view, so here you will see the option of projection view. So click on it. So you can see that it cannot be inserted because I have not selected my body. So I have to again close it, go to the model tab and select my body, and then click on the insert view. So insert view, my first view is placed as per my requirement. Now I wanted to insert the side view, so click on it and click on these options to get this view. So we can see that we have placed all the three view, and we will keep our scale to the page type, and we will say OK. Now we will reduce our scale size to fit our page. So we will click on the page options, and here you will see the scale options. So let's make the scale 0.5, and now let's move our base view. Now we have placed the view, and now we will give the dimensions. So you can see that these are the chord point. So you do not have to be discomfort with this chord point, because we can easily hide this chord point by clicking on the turn off the frame. So if we turn off the frame, this chord point will be get hidden. Now the first thing we have to do is to first insert the center marks. So press the control key, select these two radius in this view, and click on the insert center marks. Now same way, select this one and this one and add a center marks. Now let's give the dimensions. So press control key, select this vertical edge and this vertical edge, and click on the smart dimensions and give it 100 mm. Similarly, select this edge and this edge and give it 50, and let's select this line and give it 20. So select this edge and this edge, so I will prefer to selecting the edge rather than selecting this horizontal one. So press control key, select it, and you can specific select the horizontal dimension. I found some difficulty with the smart dimensions, so let's wait. This 20 mm dimension is created, and I would recommend you to select the specific horizontal and vertical dimensions. If insert dimension, which is also known as a smart dimensions, shortcut is D. So you will have both the options. The problem is that sometimes this insert dimension does not pick up the horizontal and vertical dimensions, I found in some cases. Now let's come back to this view, and first thing we will do is to give the overall size, which is 120 and 100. So I will press the control key, select this edge and this edge, and I specific give the vertical dimensions, and I will select this edge and this edge and specific give the horizontal dimensions. Now you can also select the smart dimension and select this edge and directly give the 120. So that is your choice, you can also use this, but I got habituated by selecting the edges because I'm using the FreeCAD from very long time, since the 0.20 and 0.21. Now let's give this positions dimension 70 for the slot from this edge. So I will select this edge and this vertical line of center marks, and I specifically select the horizontal dimension and give the 70. And now let's define this 30 and 60 dimensions. So I will press Ctrl, select this edge and center mark of a horizontal line, and I will provide the vertical dimensions. Now select this center line and this center line and provide the vertical dimension of 60. Now let's give these two radius, select it, and I specific select the radius dimensions. So drop down it, and here you will see the insert radius dimension, so R30. Now this R30 dimension having the two quantities, so click on this dimension and go its property, and under here format specifications you will see the R percentage 2W, and here I will type the 2x and give one space. So you can see that 2x is inserted, which means that this dimension having the two quantity, one is here and one is here. And let's move our dimensions. Let's move it. Same way we will give the dimension of this slot. So here we have given one radius, so you can also give it on the other side. So select it, and instead of giving the radius, we can also define the diameter for this slot, or say the width. So instead of this R15, we will define the width of this slot, and we will select the horizontal dimensions. See, when you are creating a technical drawing, then you can improvise the drawing. Is doesn't matter that you have to follow the exact what shown in the drawing. So this both method are correct, showing the slot width or showing the slot radius. But here I have a save my time. If I give the radius, then I have to go to its property and define the 2x. Now you can see that this view is got moved, so we will lock it. So we will on the frame and we will move our base view, and we will move this view little bit top, and go to the page scale and just adjust our page scale. It is a 0.5, so I will make it 0.45, little bit smaller. So here let's keep it 0.5. Yes, in 0.45 it got updated, and let's off the frame. So here again on the frame, and move this 30 dimension and this 100 dimension, so that we get some space at the top side, and we can move this view, and this 20 mm, and we can also move these dimensions to the inside. Now let's off the frame, so we can see that this side view we will move it little bit on the right hand side, because we wanted to give this dimension. So this position, and looks okay. Now let's make a little bit to the downside. Okay, so this is our base view. So we will lock this bottom view and left view. To lock the view in a FreeCAD, select the left view, and here you will see the option of a lock unlock view. Click on it so that it will be get locked. It will not move until and unless you unlock this view. So select the bottom view and click on the lock. And now when we off the frame, we will get a clear view. Now let's give dimension of this view. So first I will select this edge, and I simply select dimensions to get 120. And now let's make this view larger, and now we will give this 20 and 30 dimensions. So here the problem is that we have used the first angle of a projection, so that's why we are not seeing this line here. So what we will do, we will on the frame, we have to use the third angle of a projection for this, but do not worry, we will on the hidden line. So we will select the left view and go to the view options, and let's enlarge our property view. So here we will have the options to on the hidden line. So let's see where it is. So hard hidden is a false, so make it true and wait to update the view. So it is working. So hidden is on. Same way we will select this bottom view, and hard hidden is a false. Let's true, and it will take some time to on the hidden line here as well, because we have used the first angle of projections. So I am not comfortable with the first angle of a projections. I will show you the reason inside of this view once the hidden gets on. So let's wait. So hidden is on, we will off the frame. So here in a first angle of a projection, we are viewing this model from the bottom side. On the head, if you have took these views in a third angle, then this hidden will be the visible line. So let's get into the basics. Search over the internet what is the difference between the first angle and third angle of a projections. The problem with the first angle of a projection is that it is not actual, it is a viewing the part. We are, if we consider this side view, so we are viewing this part from the left hand side, and we are drawing it on the right hand side. But in a third angle of a projections, if we consider this view, so we will view this part in these directions, and we will draw in the same side. So it does not matter which projection you use, it depends upon how much you are comfortable with a certain type of projections. Now let's give the 20 mm, as this is the third angle of a projection, so this line is visible, and in my case it is the first angle of a projection, that's why this line is a hidden. Now I will select this hidden line and this line, and I will give the 20 mm vertical dimensions. So let's give the vertical and move it, select this and this, and give the vertical dimension. Now we will select this edge, select this one, provide the horizontal dimension of 20, and center to center is of 80. Select this and this, and provide the horizontal dimension of 80 mm. And now let's give this radius R20, select this, and specific select insert radius dimensions R20, and here in a format specifications we will define the quantity 2x and move it, and like we have given the slot width, so same way we will do it here. We will select these two edges and provide the vertical dimensions and give it a 12, and now define the position of the slot from the base is of a 30 mm, so select this and this and provide the vertical dimension of 30, and we can move this 12 mm outside. Now let's fit our drawing. So you can see that we have successfully given all the dimensions in front, top and side view, and now we will also insert the isometric view. So inserting a isometric view, we have to switch to the model tab, and here first we recompute our object and we will fit our model. So here is option of a fit all and shortcut is a V, F, and let's make our model to the isometric positions. And now here you will see the camera options, so click on it and click on here the crop image, and here we will keep the no background because our drawing paper color is white, and we will say OK. Go to the page and you can see that isometric view is inserted, and now we cannot move this view because frame is not on, so we will on the frame and we will move this active view to the right hand side. And now let's off the frame. So you can see that we have created this technical drawing, but if you wanted to give the colors like the image shown here, you can also do it. For example, I wanted to give the blue color to this face, so I will select the face and I will go to the part workbench, and in the part workbench here is a option of a color per face. Click on it and here is a face, so face is added. And now we will go to the custom appearances and go to the diffuse color options, and here I will click on this blue and I will adjust it and say OK, say close. So you can see that color is updated. You can apply this by selecting the face and say OK. And now let's on the frame and delete this view and again go to the model and first make it a fit all and make it a isometric, because the camera options, if you fit it and set it to the isometric, then it will perfectly create a frame. I mean to say that the boundary which when we on the frame on the drawing. So here click on the camera, crop image and say OK and go to the page options. So you can see that now our isometric view is updated, but if you provide the face color to the each faces, then it will take a time. I have shown you one face how you can do the same thing with all the faces. So now I will off the frame. Now let's go to the title block field. In a title block field you can see that here is a assembly drawing in a template, but this is a part drawing, so we will change it. We will on the frame. So once you on the frame, you will be able to edit the technical details of a template. So here is a assembly. Click on this blue one, and instead of assembly I will make it part and say OK. So you can see the title block field is updated. This is exercise 2. I will give it a drawing number 200-02. Say OK. Now created by, and here I will put my name Amar Patel, and I will say in approval here I will also give my name. Say OK. So you can see that both the places it is activated. Now here inside the owner I will insert my logo. So I will go to the text draw, and in a text draw views we will have the options of inserting the logo. So let's find that option. So if you go in a text draw views, you will see the insert the bitmap image. So click on it, and here I will go to the my exercise 1. Where is my logo? I will press enter. So you can see that the logo is inserted. You can insert your company logo or your brand logo. And now here this logo is large, so I will change its scale. So let's make it a 0.5 and move it. So it is a still large, so let's make a 0.35 and move it. Now off the frame. Now you can see that we have successfully created this 3D model, and we have created the drawings, and here the material you can change as per your requirement, how you want to manufacture this part. Here is a journal tolerances, and here is a scale. So here is a scale is a 1:1, which is wrong because our drawing is not to scale. So we will click on it here and type the NTS, which means that this drawing is not to scale. Now off the frame. So this is how we have created this very simple drawing in FreeCAD, and we have learned a lot in this tutorial: how to create a model, how to create a technical drawings, how to insert a logo, how to give the face color to the each face of a part, and how we can improvise the drawing, how we have eliminated some of the dimensions technique of this drawing, and we have implemented, especially for the slot dimensions, we have eliminated this slot radius dimensions to the width of a slot. So this is all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your valuable time.